Alright, today's video is about finding the time to work on things when things are going slow, rather than like a sports team, or an athlete. They don't practice in the middle of a game. They're working, but they did all their practice when they're not in competition, when they have the room to mess up, that kind of thing. So the same thing with your life and your whatever you're working on and creating, your self-development, your budgeting, your life skills, all of that. It's a good idea to work on them when you don't need them so bad. If the only time you work on self-development is when everything feels like it's falling apart, you're in the middle of a game and you need to have the skills to be able to have a strategy to get through it. Or in the middle of a fight with family members, and you're in the middle of a divorce, you're in the middle of it doesn't even have to be a divorce, just a fight with your significant other, or anyone. Or if you're just struggling with melancholy, if life feels boring and you want something more, it's a good idea to work on it when things are going slow and they're not so intense. You build the habits when nothing seems to be going on. Because if you all of a sudden, everybody knows the first of the year, you say, I got New Year's resolutions, I want to do these things, and you dive in and start trying to do it, you're doing it all at once. Well, if you start out just your daily life, start changing habits, practice, do some journaling, change one little thing in practice and build those habits, and then when something does get hard, they will stick with you. And same with fitness or exercise. You don't want to wait until you go to the doctor and they say, you didn't exercise and now you really need to exercise, and now it's so hard to get started. Like, you need to build those habits. And right now, when you don't need to, when there's a doctor, not like when you don't have a doctor sitting there saying you need to exercise or you're not going to be able to walk, that kind of a thing. So practice now to try to avoid those things in the future, or have a strategy to work through them. I hope that is a positive message for you, and I hope it helps you do a journal entry or do a little meditation or something today. Alright, have a good one, guys.